All right, so a lot of the things that we do in the sales process with Jayco goes in behind the scenes. It's a lot of things that you can't see. Construction. We're going to talk about the laminated slide room end walls, okay? Make sure we're talking about the laminated rear wall, okay? That's something tangible. That's something when they go up to that competitive product like a Cougar or whatever other mid-profile, they push on that, they're going to feel the flex. Okay, when you feel the flex, what that means is it's 2x2 wood studs with a fiberglass skin that's glued. Okay, this buyer has a higher expectation than that. Okay, another thing that we do different is how we heat and enclose the underbelly. Okay, all of our frames at Jayco are custom made. We have 64 engineers on staff. We're the only manufacturer that has an R&D or research and development department connected to our corporate office. So part of what the enclosure means to your customers, we actually put a C channel into that frame. That's where we slide the enclosure, okay? And then we take a layer of thermofoil. Thermofoil is 2 reflective barriers with bubble wrap in the middle that gives us an R14 rating. That's laid across your underbelly. Then on Eagle, we take a rolled batten insulation. That's a spun fiberglass and wrap all your tanks. So your customers' black, fresh, and gray tanks are all wrapped with insulation. Then we dedicate a vent tube off the furnace and blow hot air into the underbelly on all the tanks and lines. So your customers know anytime that furnace is running, they know with confidence that it's heating the underbelly, okay? So with all that being said, that's fine and dandy, but what did we do? We went one step further. We actually tested our results, okay? So we filled all the tanks and lines with water, ran it into a freeze chamber for 8 hours, ran the temperature down to 0 degrees, kept an ambient temperature inside the coach of 68 degrees, brought the coach out, pulled the termination valves, all the fluid came out nice and fluid. Then we backed the coach back into the chamber, ran the temperature up to 100 degrees for 8 hours, kept an ambient temperature inside the coach of 72 degrees. Okay, all of those results are posted on Jayco.com. Make sure we're talking about Goodyear tires. Okay, Goodyear just started building or making RV tires right here in the United States again, so we bought out the majority of their production. There are a few other manufacturers that are starting to get on it. These have an 87 mile/hour speed rating and a 6-year warranty. Okay, so make sure we're talking about that because your competition that's talking to your same customer on that competitive product has what they call China bombs. Okay, cheap Chinese tires. Jayco Eagle is the only mid-profile fifth wheel in the industry right now that offers what we call a dry camp package. A dry camp package is basically, it's a gen prep. We're gonna increase the size of your LP capacity and also run the hour meter and the start-stop switch next to your centralized control panel. Okay, so basically for your service department, that makes it a plug and play. We designed the front compartment to accommodate a 5,500 watt Onan generator. The reason why that's important is it runs both ACs. Lights on dimmer switches. Okay, also make sure we're talking about whisper quiet airs. Okay, that's unheard of on a mid-profile fifth wheel. Customer might ask, what is a whisper quiet air? Well, it's just that. We can run that air conditioner right now on high, have a normal conversation, not have to elevate our voice. Your customer's not gonna have to adjust the TV volume. Okay, so make sure we're talking about that. Make sure we're talking about the Simmons mattresses. Jayco has an exclusive contract with Simmons for all of the mattresses on Jayco product in their master bedrooms. Okay? Most people that have camped before know one of the biggest weaknesses in the RV industry is all of the mattresses are the cheapest Chinese product that we could possibly get, right? Also, when I'm talking about the mattress, I'm showing off the plywood bed base, okay? That's, again, something tangible that your customer can go up the road, lift the competitions, and see that it's a particle board. Also new for this year is our reading lights. Okay, you push it once, it's got a nice blue LED light for like a night light. You push it twice, it's a nice reading light. Definitely mentioning the industry-leading 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. 6,400 components go into this Jayco Eagle. That's what's covered under your warranty. Okay, yesterday I had a couple customers at the show here in Portland ask me about, now that's a 2-year limited structural, right? Okay, no, it's 2-year bumper-to-bumper, everything's covered under that warranty. Okay? Nice. We're also talking about all of our cabinetry is Amish made. Everything's pre-drilled and screwed together. There's no MDF or particle board in our coaches. Have your customers get into the Jayco showers. This is on all product from J-Flight all the way up through my high-end Pinnacles and North Points, okay? We don't just put 2x2 basically wood blocks and then lay the shower pan down, right? We actually build a plywood base. Have them get in it. Again, this is tangible stuff. Have them step around the P-trap. This is something that they're going to go to that customer or that competitive product. They're going to step around that P-trap. That's a very difficult area to get nice and tight and firm. Okay, and they're going to feel that flex. The more times that we can have them notice something tangible on a competitive product, the more credibility we're going to build as salespeople. Okay? Nice. Probably the best advice I could give anybody is to not be a salesperson, be a resource for your customer. Okay? Another thing would be probably the most valuable thing you can tell a customer is, I don't know. Okay? But I'll find out for you, and call me right away. Okay? Anybody that's worked with me, I'm very accessible. I'm happy to help at any time. Okay? Don't be the yes guy that just makes something up to get the sale. Stay credible.